Hello gamers and welcome back to another preview video for Steel Division 2 raid on Drvar DLC, and I'm joined again by Flix. Hello Flix.
Hey guys, nice to have me again.
Yeah, we built a deck for NOV. It was super hard because there are so many interesting units and not enough not enough points. We need 70 points or something, but yeah, that's the deck. Vanguard. And we start with the infantry tab.
Yes sir, that's where we start off. We have the Bombashi for CQC and the Podryshka and Proletary for the LMG firepower. 20 point spam across the board. Very, I would say for 20 points, a couple of the most efficient units in the game.
Mm-hmm.
They look really solid, but still only one LMG besides the Podryshka, and you will struggle a bit, but still it's a good loadout. And it's all rounded up by the very good Commandeer, 20 points. Very big unit, also appeared. This will be hard to dislodge, and maybe the first leader unit ever that will not die by the first off-map shell.
Yeah, with 12 strength, yeah.
Absolutely. And we go to B. In B, we because we like the Commandeer so much, we added it again. So you have 2 cards of Commandeers. That's just such a good leader unit, so we wanted to have it in here, especially because the activation points are kind of forgiving here, at least in this tab. And the Pionieri are our B-phase CQC option. Really interesting unit, as we pointed out. 15 Carcanos, still a solid damage output. Won't suppress anything though, because it's no LMG or SMG. And the TNT, so they will throw their charge. The enemy won't be able to retreat, and they are disheartened, so they will be able to retreat and dodge a very unfavorable engagement, for example. Yeah, they are accompanied by the Proletary. They are the LMG unit for B phase. A little bit beefed up Grenadier unit. Pretty okay unit. I'm fine with them. Yeah. And in C, for some longevity, we have the Borgi. They are a Gvardia unit, basically.
Yeah, 32 dudes. And if you play against a deck with lots of armor in C phase, you are screwed anyway with this deck.
Absolutely,
with this division. Yeah, and in the Recon tab, we've got 2 double-weighted sniper cards. They are kind of replacing the HMG in A phase. The Blinder. Those cars are so fantastic. We both love them. They seem to overperform a little bit. Cheap and good. And then the most interesting unit of the deck, maybe the Konieczki Iswidachi. They can do like everything. CQC, they've got some ranged stuff. So we've got them in A and B phase. And to use them basically as infantry with better optics.
Exactly. Whenever you send in a wave of infantry units, be it CQC, be it long range, you might consider sending one of these guys in for recon and for additional fire support in any circumstance.
Yeah. Heading to the tank tab.
We are at the tank tab now. We have 2 options here, as we spoiled a bit in our deck in our preview video about NOV. We decided to pick the L6 and the Somua S35. The S35 has an okayish cannon, is basically a little bit cheaper Stuart with a bit less speed and less suppression, but the L6 is really solid. We know this unit already, and it deals out, as per usual for an autocannon, it deals out a very solid amount of suppression.
Yeah, in the support tab, my heart is bleeding because we didn't manage to include the 540 meter mortar with its 60 shells, but we just couldn't fit it in. It's very unfortunate. We could also only fit in one of the assault guns in A phase, single weighted for better rate of fire mainly, but also because of suppression.
Yeah, the slots are just so expensive here in this tab.
With the heat shells here, we decided to go for a commander. We've got those nice Comrottis now. They need to be guided by a commander, and the MG42 is the clear option here in the support tab. We use it in B phase because we've got the snipers in A phase, And yeah, the commander in the vehicle, because we are bound on pushing back the enemy, so the commander needs to move with them.
Exactly.
And one Opel Blitz.
We never lost the game, so
exactly.
commander will always be close to the front line.
Exactly. And this is not a Soviet or Russian division, but a Yugoslav division, so they might actually survive.
Yeah, and no step back.
Yeah, exactly, no step back. NSB. Yeah, then the anti-tank tab.
The anti-tank tab is kinda the elixir of life for this division, but sadly the elixir does not taste very well. It includes an anti-tank rifle, which is really good, but does not come in a fast transport. We have this in A, as well as Piat squad, which we just want to spam on every part of the map to deny the opponent the chance to rush us. Also followed up by Pak 38. We decided against the Pak 40 card. It's super useful, but it's force vet, and it's just, the activation economy in this deck does not allow us to take the Pak 40 sadly.
Mhm.
Maybe we have to change our minds after a couple of practice matches, but for now it does not look like a good choice. In B, for a bit of spammability after we, consolidated our Vanguard gains, we might want to spam a bit of AT capabilities. They are also good in combination with the MG42s in the support tab. 1250 meter range. They will outrange all the classic targets, and good duo, I would say.
Yeah. And single vetted for availability.
Exactly. And we'll continue with Vampiro, who will bring us the AA tab.
Yeah, here it was very difficult to make an educated choice or guess what would be best.
We're still not sure.
Yeah, it took us about 1 hour to determine what we want to take, and in the end we decided to take the Partop M35 in A phase single vetted and the Partop M28 unvetted for availability in B phase. And after that we took a 20 days break to recuperate from this exhausting task before we went on to the artillery tab.
Yeah, we had some really, really tough arguments. We had to start this video 10 times because it was getting so heated. So but we made our peace now. We found the only solution for this deck. Okay, we will continue with the artillery tab now. Yeah, this is also one of the the victims of this activation point economy. It allows for a bit more slots, but and it actually might also need a couple more inclusions, but we just found that other cards were more worthwhile picking, so we decided for the classic modern A and an RDPs in B, which still at one point might move into A, because you want to counter AA as soon as it arrives on the field with this deck, because now we're coming to the
air tab. Yeah, we've got a fantastic fighter with the Mustang Mark III with 4 M2 Brownings. Please buy this plane. It's fantastic. It's super fast. You will never be that fast again in your life.
You will never overshoot.
Never overshoot. But it's your only A-phase fighter. So you have to take it. You can take 8 of them, but we decided to double vet them for better agility, accuracy. And the other plane we can take in A-phase is the Marauder, with a very, very good loadout, actually.
Yeah.
Very good resilience. And a fantastic bunny on the side as well. And as you can see, very successful bombing runs so far.
Hey.
And all the other planes are B-phase or later. Hurricane for AT capabilities. At the moment unvetted, but maybe in the future single vetted.
Yep.
And then the best fighter plane in this division is the Spitfire Mark 5C. And double vetted. You lose 2, but you still have 5 fighters in total, plus the bow fighter. Exceptional agility, so that might help a lot. The Ventura, okay-ish bomb loadout, very good resilience, that's why we went for it, and it can shoot a little bit as well.
Yeah, that gives me P2 vibes, I have to say, a little bit.
And then the Bowfighter also against tanks, so lots of AT options actually. And yeah, it's a fighter as well. It's also close air support. It's everything, and it's 410 kilometers fast. And we hope that this helps fighting against AT tank reliant divisions. But if you play competitively, you most likely won't pick a NOV against a tank division.
Absolutely. And one thing we can see in the LTAP again with the Bowfighters, they are head-on actually kind of scary. They have 6 Brownings, and on top of that, the really probably the best standard fighter loadout, the 420 mils, the Focke-Wulf have them, the Typhoons, the Hurricane, and like the most scary head-on fighters do have them. So the Bowfighter is just, it's just, you know, in combination with the super fast Mustangs in this deck, that might actually be fitting in, because you have such a versatility in this deck, and you will basically darken the sky with your planes. If you're like, I can see Protoss Soccer, for example, using this div a lot, because he just, you know, if he sees a problem, he will kill it with air.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so this is the deck. Let us know in the comments what you think about the deck, how you built it, what would you put in the deck, what would you sacrifice to the activation slot policy for this division.
Exactly.
Let us know. Yeah. So thank you very much, Flix. It was exciting as ever.
Thanks for having me.
See you all again soon. Until then, bye for now.
Bye, guys.